We are Coleman County Schools.
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 Exceptional.
Educational.
Experiences.
For everyone.
For everyone.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Hey, I'm so excited. I'm glad you're joining us today for our high school graduations. We have students that are graduating from our high schools this year. Some are going into the military, some are going to a 2-year junior college, some are going to 4-year universities, and some are going directly into the workforce. Regardless of what they're doing, we're so excited, and we feel like we've done a good job preparing them for those next steps. And we look forward to sending them out as ambassadors for Coleman County as they go out and they take that next step in their life. But I want you as family members to know that we're proud of them, we're excited for them, and we're here to support them if they ever need us in any way that we can help them. Thank you.
Please be seated. Thank you, and welcome to the graduation for the Holly Pond class of 2022. My name is Rebecca Bell, and it is my honor to welcome you all today. As we come to close on our years at Holly Pond High School, I would like to look back and thank all of the teachers that helped us along the way. We have had an amazing privilege in this great country to learn something every day. Through the good and the bad, we can always learn something. Life is what we make it, and I believe we made our years here admirable. Thank you to the teachers that always believed in us, encouraged us, loved us, and held us accountable. Thank you to Dr. Turner for always working so hard to make anything and everything better for us. I believe I can speak for the class when I say that things have improved greatly since you've been our principal. Thank you to Mr. Ed for always being so positive and encouraging. I would also like to thank my parents. Thank you both for the endless support. I would not be anywhere close to the person I am today if it weren't for my family. And I cannot express how thankful I am for everything they've done. Lastly, thank you to my classmates. You have made a huge impact on my life, and it is for the better. Thank you for all the laughs and all of the lessons. After being around many of you for so long, I've come to realize that while our interests may vary, you are all kind-hearted people, and that is what I love about y'all. I will miss you all so much, but I'm very excited to see where we end up in this next chapter of life. I hope you all have the time of your life. Roll Pond, and God bless. Thank you.
Good evening, honored guests, family, friends, and our graduates, the class of 2022. Good evening and welcome. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the Holly Pond High School commencement ceremony of 2022. Before we get started, I would like to recognize a couple of seniors. This class earned many awards and scholarships. Since our awards day last Friday, 3 of our seniors have had the honor of signing with Oakwood University to continue their softball career at the next level. I would like to recognize them now. Would these 3 seniors stand and remain standing? Brooke Hill, Emma Ray Spitzer, and Maddie Earl. The softball team had a great run this year, and these girls, among others, played a huge part in their success. Thank you, girls. You may be seated. I would also like to recognize a senior that was inadvertently left off of the scholarship recognition at Awards Day. Would Maddox Miller please stand? Maddox will be attending the University of Alabama, where she received a scholarship in the amount of $32,000. Thank you, Maddox. You may be seated. At this time, we will hear from our salutatorian, Ms. Molly Barnett, and then our valedictorian, Ms. Abigail Cuz. Molly.
Good afternoon, class of 2022. Our day is finally here. I wasn't really sure if it would ever actually come, but here we are, graduating. Our high school experience wasn't really what we expected. We only had one normal year, 9th grade. Then in 10th grade, we were all excited to get an extra week of spring break. Little did we know we wouldn't be coming back until 11th grade, and things would be completely different. We were back and forth between virtual, hybrid, and in-person school settings. We had to stop a lot of our traditions, and things were constantly changing. We never knew what to expect. This year, many things started to go back to how they were. It wasn't completely normal, but it was better. All of these obstacles seem to have made the time go by way faster, and now we're moving on to a new chapter in our lives. Things will be different, but luckily the past few years have prepared us to expect the unexpected. We may go our separate ways, but our memories will always be with us. I'm proud of all of this class's achievements, and I look forward to seeing what we will accomplish in the future. I want to say thank you to all of our teachers, friends, and families for supporting us along the way.
Good afternoon, family, friends, faculty, and fellow classmates. I would like to welcome everyone in attendance today as we celebrate not only the graduation of our class, but also the beginning of a new chapter in our lives. I would like to thank our teachers and principal, Dr. Turner, for providing an excellent education for us over the years, and I would like to thank my parents and family for always believing in me no matter what. From the moment we stepped into the halls of Holly Pond High School as freshmen, everyone told us how fast the next 4 years would fly by. Saying that was hard to believe is an understatement. It seemed like there would always be a test to study for or a paper to write, and that our days as a high school student could never end. But now, 4 years later, we are here together at graduation for one last time. Like anything in life, high school has had its ups and downs. We faced many challenges and overcome many obstacles throughout our high school journey. Our sophomore year was cut short due to the pandemic, and when we returned to school our junior year, we didn't know if we could ever get back to a new normal. But senior year was everything we hoped it would be. We had our homecoming, our prom, and now our graduation. As we receive our diplomas and go our separate ways, we will carry these memories and experiences with us wherever we go. Memories of the friends we made, memories of the teachers who cared for us, and memories of life as we have always known it. Don't take these experiences for granted. And more importantly, thank the people who chose to stay by your side and help you to get to where you are now. Because beyond every graduate sitting before you today, there is a support system of people who have cheered them on every step of the way. To my fellow classmates, the time has come for you to make your mark in this world. Everything you have been through, whether good or bad, has prepared you for the rest of your life. Each and every one of us is unique in our own way, and this won't change once we graduate. Some of us will continue our studies in college, while others decide to go straight into the workforce. Some of us already know the field of study we feel called to go into, while some of us may not have an exact idea yet, and that's okay. Each and every one of us has our own special purpose in life. We've taken so many tests and written so many papers. We've looked up countless Quizlets and made so many projects. We've put in countless hours and sleepless nights for this moment. Now it's time for us to use everything we've learned to change the world. I would like to close out my thoughts with something my pastor at church likes to say at the beginning of every Sunday morning service. Look around you, relax, take a deep breath, and smile, because you've made it. And as always, go Big Green. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. I want to extend my warmest congratulations to all of our graduates today, and would like to say thank you to all of the family and friends with us, and to those who could not be here in person and are watching the ceremony or thinking of our graduates as they celebrate this moment. Graduation is always such a special occasion, the culmination of years of hard work, realizing the goals attained, and acknowledging the success you have achieved. It has been a journey that began with small steps perhaps, but one that has taken you to remarkable heights. Your class has the distinction of earning over $1.4 million in scholarships and were accepted into 36 colleges and universities. 2 of your classmates have committed themselves to serving our country and have joined the military. Calvin Odom and Taylor Hayes, please stand. We thank you for your commitment to serve our country. You may be seated. Your class also has the distinction of receiving numerous job offers to begin employment right after graduation, showing that entering into the workforce is an achievable endeavor for skilled graduating seniors. You should be proud. Among our graduates today, 22 have earned the honor of Graduates of Distinction. Would the graduates of distinction please stand as I call your name? Aaliyah Ayers, Molly Barnett, Rebecca Bell, Maddie Earl, Madison Franca, Joseph Hudspeth, Kara Kelso, Clayton Kubler, Abigail Cuz, Emma Leach, Maddox Miller, Rayleigh Olinger, Caitlin Parker, Jenna Pearsall, Raven Picard, Christopher Putman, Katie Rickard, Taylor Simmons, Emma Ray Spitzer, Kaylee Stallings, Caden Siriano, and Kennedy Twilley. These students have completed 3 or more dual enrollment college courses in English, math, science, or history. Thank you. You may be seated. Completing college-level coursework during high school is a lofty goal and one that certainly is a notable achievement. Now I would like to recognize our top 15%, those whose GPA was high enough to be recognized as an honor student. Please stand when I call your name and remain standing until everyone is recognized. Abigail Cuz, valedictorian. Molly Barnett, salutatorian. Taylor Simmons, Rebecca Bell, Clayton Kubler, Aaliyah Ayers, Caden Siriana, Kaylee Stallings, Maddie Earl, Katie Rickard, and Trenton Welch. Congratulations. You have excelled in your academic coursework over the past 4 years, and we are proud to acknowledge your remarkable success. You may be seated. Graduates, as I look out at you, I see both great accomplishments and great hope. I see a student body that has stayed the course. You encountered some trials along the way, soldiered on, and came out stronger for them. You met the challenges of the past 4 years, and you are now participating in the success of all of your hard work, studying, Zoom meetings, assignments, and lessons taught. For the past 13 years, you have been enrolled in a long educational journey. You have had many trips on that big yellow bus, eaten many lunches, and had pizza almost every Friday. When you arrived, some of you couldn't hold the crayon correctly and may not have known your colors. You learned your letters, then your words, and after a lot of trying, you learned to read. You've read many books and worked out tons of math problems. As you progressed through the years, you learned how to find your own classroom, pack your own backpacks, make your own lunches, and found new friends. Each year was a year of its own. You may have even changed schools a time or two. Each year you grew more independent, wiser, and probably wished it could have gone by faster. Over the last 13 years, you have had approximately 2,340 days of school. Think about that. over 2,300 days of school. That's a lot of days. Now, if you try to figure out how many teachers you have had over 13 years, it would be around 45 different teachers. You may have had more, or you may have had a few less, but those teachers, although you may not have thought about it, have taught you one very important lesson. Yes, no matter which grade you were in, from the very first day of kindergarten until the last day of your senior year, every day you had a teacher who taught you the same lesson. I believe it is one of the most important lessons taught in school. I have heard the lesson many times. Some of you may have found it monotonous or just routine, but I would like for you to hear it one last time before you graduate, the way a principal by the name of Mr. Laswell taught it 100 years ago to his students at his high school in Indiana. I did what every other teacher probably would do. I changed it up just a bit. So boys and girls, if I may, I'm going to teach this lesson one more time and try to explain the meaning of each word. I, me, an individual, a committee of one. Pledge, dedicate all of my worldly goods to give without self-pity. Allegiance, my love and my devotion. To the flag, our standard, Old Glory, a symbol of freedom. Wherever she waves, there is respect, because your loyalty has given her a dignity that shouts, freedom is everybody's job. Of the united, that means that we have all come together. States, individual communities that have united into 50 great states, all divided with imaginary boundaries, yet united to a common purpose, and that's love for country. And to the republic, a state in which sovereign power is invested into the representatives chosen by the people to govern, and the government is the people. And it's from the people to the leaders, not from the leaders to the people, for which it stands. One nation under God, meaning so blessed by God. Indivisible, incapable of being divided, with liberty, which is freedom, the right of power to live his own life without threats, fears, or some sort of retaliation. And justice, the principle and qualities of dealing fairly with others, for all, which means, boys and girls, it's as much your country as it is mine. You, boys and girls, are our brightest future. All of us have the same number of hours in a day. Use your days to make a difference. Your education has the greatest power when you use it to make our country a better place. I challenge you today that no matter which degree you earn in the future, no matter what job you have or what road you decide to take, that you always remember the tremendous responsibility you have in making our country a better place. Although you may not see it, every accomplishment you achieve is making the world a better place. Pave your road with opportunities, exceptional moments, magical moments that will be remembered, and inspired to live a life of honor. The road you take will not be easy. In fact, you will soon find that sometimes life is hard. Life will sometimes knock you down. My hope is that when it knocks you down, and it will, that you fall on your back, so you will look up to the one who will always be with you and will never leave you. And when you are down, the Bible tells us to get up. So I want you to get up, keep going, don't quit, no matter what. Dream big dreams. Dream dreams big enough that it challenges you every day to work, to have a great attitude, and to keep putting one foot in front of the other. In the last 4 years, there were times you probably thought high school would never end. Well, today, boys and girls, high school is over. You've reached one of life's milestones. Be proud, soak it up, enjoy the moment. This chapter has closed, but a greater one that you write yourself, eagerly awaits. It doesn't matter what has been written in your story so far, it is how you fill up the rest of your pages of your book that counts. My hope is that you take these keys of wisdom and now go out and write your greatest book, your book called Life. Good luck, best wishes, and congratulations, class of 2022. Take your places.
Abigail Ray Cuz. Molly Jade Barnett. Addison Ray Armstrong. Aaliyah Brooke Ayers. Rebecca Lee Bell. Tristan Leon Brown. Emily Grace Burnham. Brenneth R. Kakam. Braden Lane Kaysen. Isaac Brock Chambers. Tiffany Marie Cofield. Seth Paul Collier. Natalie Elizabeth Kreider. Trinity Cheyenne Dillard. Maddie Grace Earl. Hunter Chase Farr. Madison Jane Franca. Hunter Chase Fry. Jonathan Garcia. Aubrey Page Griffin. Caitlin Marie Hankins. Taylor Lee Hayes. Sydney Elizabeth Hayes. Brooke Emily Heel. Landon Jason Hoffman. Christopher Andrew Hosey Jr. Lexi Faith Huddleston. Joseph Byron Hudspeth. Isaac Brandon Jackson. Kelly Ann Johnson. Kara Lee Kelso. Jessica Emily King. Anna Marie Faith Kitchens. Anthony Dane Knopp. Clayton Joseph Kubler. Claudia Lynn Landers. Emma Nicole Leach. Andrew Jacob Malachi Light. Quincy Campbell Marks. Logan Alexander Marsh. Carter Luane Martin. Maddox Tate Miller. Lexus Sydney Mitchell. Calvin Freeman Odom. Rayleigh Grace Olinger. Caitlin Johanna Parker. Landon Gage Perkins. Jenna Noel Pearsall. Madison Danette Phillips. Raven Alexandria Picard. Christopher Aaron Putman. Yahir Quintero. Katie Marie Rickard. Tanisha Ray Ringland. Brooks Yakum Rawson. Todd Anthony Sears. Michael Lee Shaw. Alexandria Tate Shivers. Taylor Olivia Brooke Simmons. Karma LaRae Snell. Emma Ray Riley Spitzer. Kaylee Ann Stallings. Caden Blake Soriano. Matthew Dwayne Sutherland. Bryson Blair Swan. Carter Jackson Thomas. Gracie Marie Thompson. Kennedy Sky Twilley. Trenton Blake Welsh. Herschel Dwayne West. Seth Connor Whiting. Maureen Johanna Worthington.
Congratulations once again, class of 2022. Acting on the recommendation of the faculties concerned and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Education and Superintendent Dr. Shane Barnett, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree of high school graduate with all of its rights, honors, and responsibilities. Congratulations. To signify your graduation, will you please move your tassels from the right to the left? And now your favorite moment. You'll be led by Logan, if he will go ahead and lead you out to exit. We can do it. I'm sorry, Logan. We forgot the alma mater. Graduates leading the alma mater, please make your way to the front. I knew I would mess up. Now, Logan, you can lead us out.
Good job, good job, good job.
Thank you, sir.
I hope y'all find some time to get some rest this summer.